Hello, Capricorn. Thank you for coming back. If you're a returning subscriber, nice to have you back. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. I use the 12 houses of the zodiac. So as the cards are appearing in each house, then those are the influences that are coming to bear for you at this time. So now in the first house, we have Saturn return age. So Saturn is your ruling planet anyway, so you will be fully aware of the Saturn energies. It's fully integrated into you, into your sun sign. So now with Saturn return age in your first house, the first house is everything to do with the self. So this is your physical body, your vitality, and your appearance, how you appear to yourself and how you appear to others as well. It's all your self-oriented interests, everything to do with you. It's also what you project to other people, what you project outwards, your persona, your outer persona. And for some people in the early stages of their life, that will be their ascendant. That kind of does have a say as well, up until about 40. And then after that, your sun sign really does assert itself in any case. But it's also, you know, how you are perceived by other people. So your observable characteristics, your personality, and so on. So now with Saturn return age, what it is saying to you is that the age of wisdom and maturity and understanding is upon you now. So it doesn't matter what age you are, this will be the energy that is coming to you at this time. So this can be quite a heavy energy because it really is about responsibility and about maturity. So whatever has happened in the past for you, and you could be in the later stages of your life where a Saturn return is really, really important, because a lot of what has been undone or has not been dealt with correctly can come back to you to be dealt with. But if you're in the earlier stages of your life, Saturn normally takes about 29 years to go round, and then it comes back. So what it brings with it is this energy of correction, taking a really long, hard look at everything, be very realistic, very jaundiced eye. You take stock of you and what is going on around you, and you really do an assessment of what has stood the test of time, really. So what has really stood the test of time for you, what has really worked and what hasn't. And some things that haven't worked may really come up for attention now as well. So really what you're trying to do is you're trying to make an assessment to cut away what is no longer serving you. So you may have a feeling of running out of time as well, because it does bring that to you. It brings pressure and pressure to change, to make correction, take responsibility for your own goals and your own dreams. So you may have put your family's needs and things first, and now it's time to take stock of what is right for you and to make your own assessment and go after your own goals and dreams. Ultimately, that is what Saturn is about. Saturn is about you building a very strong foundation for your dreams and your goals. All right. So if anything shaky, anything wobbly, anything that hasn't really been built firmly will fall away at this time. It could bring a bit of disappointment in for you as well. You could look back and think, well, that didn't work. Now what am I going to do? You know, or didn't I do enough to sort that out? So you may be building from a loss as well. Something may fall away and then you've got to now rebuild. But always that is a good thing, because if it didn't have a very strong foundation to begin with, then it's not going to serve you in any case. So best that it falls away so that you can really take a long, hard look and build something which is going to work for you. You may also be dealing with age issues. So this is age in the body, looking older, feeling older in your body. So this is your teeth, your bones, your skeletal structure, the tendons in your body, your ligaments, all the hard structures of the body as well. All of that may be requiring attention. So you could have dental issues which you need to deal with, or you need to just go to the chiropractor, or you need to look at your vitamin D and your vitamin, your calcium and your magnesium, all of those elements to boost your body, to give your body the strength that it requires. But also this card is about putting the past behind you. So if you're an older person and you're now looking at everything, you know, very strongly, and you're seeing something that needs correction, well, now is the time to do it. In the second house, we have Virgo, I analyze. Your second house is your house of income, the money that's coming into you. It's the house of your self-worth and also your values, what you value in yourself, what you value in others, and in your possessions, because this is the house of ownership as well. So so all of that comes in, and I feel with Saturn return age in your first house, this is going to certainly influence the rest of your chart, and it's going to manifest in here as well, because it's very much about maturity and handling money, taking responsibility, and your self-worth as well, how you look at yourself, how you see yourself in the world, what needs to be changed, what didn't work before, what has now fallen away, and so on. So this is the analyzing element of this card. Virgos are wonderful for that. They really are wonderful at sifting and sorting and categorizing and seeing what is working, what isn't working, and making an analysis of that, and then moving forward. You could also, with this card coming in, it could also be a worrying energy coming in, because Virgos can do that as well. So it's an overactive mind, over-analyzing. The other elements that can come in this is nitpicking and criticism as well. So this could be of self and of others. You need to rather focus on the higher qualities of Virgo, which is about getting organized, evaluation, releasing what is not working, also decluttering, whether that's emotional stuff that just isn't right for you anymore. So how you've looked at yourself, your self-worth, get rid of emotional clutter, get rid of other people's views and their opinions of you, because your own opinion and your view of yourself is the most important. So it's an emotional declutter, it's a physical declutter, and it's a material declutter. That is what the energy of Virgo brings in. It's also about finding useful and helpful solutions for yourself and for others, because Virgo is very much a service-oriented sign. So, but you need to be in service to yourself as well. So you need to actually be in service to yourself, look at yourself, boost yourself in any way possible, and reorganize your life so that you are finding value at this time. Then in the third house, we have Aquarius, I know. So this is the house of communication. It's the house of short trips, local journeys. It's also the house of documents and contracts. So these are important things, all written things. So the communication covers all forms, all aspects. So this can be written, verbal, online, however you do it. It's also body language, and it can be to everybody, to specific people, relationships that you have. It's also, family members like aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, relatives, and even neighbors. Your neighborhood and your local environment comes in on this as well. Early education. So with Aquarius, I know, basically this card is it's got a very futuristic bent to it. Okay. So you're going to be, in this house, you're going to be getting sort of glimpses of the future. So whether this is with a relationship, or whether, your communication, how you're communicating with others, perhaps it's part of your profession. Or it could be the way you're seeing the way things are going to go. You're getting glimpses of the path, the way forward, or of how things are going to unfold. It could also be really helpful from a business point of view. It could also be the public. You're seeing the way things are moving, and trends, your trends and other people's trends as well. It could also be, with those specific relationships that I mentioned, or in your neighborhood. Perhaps you're just seeing the way things are going now. Technology comes into this, and this could be, it's normally an upgrade. So it's cutting edge technology, but if that is out of your reach, then it could just be an upgrade for you in some way. Perhaps you're using technology differently now. Electronics, science, anything like that. This is a very reasoning energy, idealistic, unemotional. So you're either bringing that into your interactions, or you need to bring it into your interactions. You may also be meeting people that are very different and unconventional. They're just very different from you. They could be exotic. They could have a different sexual orientation. They could be of different race, different culture. They're just very different. And so you're coming into contact with them and learning from them and interacting with them. You could be meeting cutting edge people in your profession or in some way. You're also, if you're trying to bring an idea into being, whether it's a business or launching something, or something that you want to try, an idea that you're trying to sort of push forward, then you can expect support from friends and alliances that you have around you at this time. Then in the third house, we have Mercury retrograde reinvention. So the fourth house is your house of home, your physical home, the actual structure. It's also the atmosphere in the home, and also the people in your home. It's also very much to do with your relationship with your family, your foundation, your roots, your ancestry, your ethnic identity, and so on. It's your relationship with all of those people and that whole system that you've sort of emerged from. So now, with the Mercury retrograde reinvention coming in, this card it's not a time for bold action on ideas or launching things or taking on new projects and so on. You need to postpone major purchases if possible, or big actions. Because with this card coming in, it's a time to review what it is that you're doing. So it could even be renovation. So of your actual physical home. So renovation, there's a revision required, a review, even a rewire, anything with a re in front of it. Okay. So, just put off whatever you can until this energy has passed, because, it's a very unpredictable energy. Things can go wrong. There can be misunderstandings, misinterpretation, emails get lost, and something that you purchase, doesn't function. You have to take it back. There could be delays or mistakes, and changes, unexpected changes as well. So just be careful with all of that. Back up your electronics and your technology, and all of that. But it really is not a time for bold action at this time. This is a time to go over your plans again, triple check, because somewhere in there's something that needs revision, or you may come up with a much better idea. In fact, you will come up with something much better than what you had to begin with. So it would have been not a good idea to launch that, because something in there, some element of it isn't right. And so it's a time to sort of revise everything. Something or someone may also be coming back to you at this time during this period as well. Coming back into your life. In the 5th house, we have another Saturn card. So this is the 5th house. The 5th house is your house of all recreational activities, any kind of activities that you enjoy. So it's sports, recreation, could be handcrafts, anything, any kind of activity which is fun and outgoing and enjoyable for you. It has a speculative aspect, so that's gambling, and also stock market, that sort of thing. It's also the house of creativity. So this is your creativity, creative projects, anything that you're busy with at this time. It's also the house of children and love affairs. So these could be your children or children that you're associated with this time, or and a love affair that you're busy with right now. So and all the romance that goes on around that. So now Saturn Truth is not a particularly romantic card or a particularly fun card coming in. So this is quite a serious look at what is going on in this house. You may need to restructure some things. You may need to face a few things as well. This is what Saturn is. It's all about facing things, taking responsibility, being realistic about what is going on in this house. So it's taking a restricted, you may be feeling restrictions at this time, and there's some sort of correction that needs to be done, or truth needs to be brought in, or rebuilding. Okay, so something needs to be rebuilt or reorganized. So whatever didn't have a very good, strong foundation will fall away, and you need to, rebuild it or start again. So make it or break it. You could be overcoming difficulties in some way. This card also brings in issues to do with authority figures or the authorities, and it's about taking, being disciplined as well in whatever you're doing. There's some work to be done in this house. So this could all be affecting your children, and you are seeing this. Perhaps they're tackling some sort of course of study, or they're going through a particularly tough time at this juncture. Perhaps they've got a lot of exam pressure, being the end of the year, or something going on, and you're living it through it with them. Or it could be you. Or it could be a love affair that is just taking a little bit of strain at this time, or there isn't anybody around at this time. Or it could be that you just want to do a lot more activities in your life, and you're just restricted at this time for whatever reason. Okay, but something needs to be restructured in this house. Something needs to be reorganized, restructured, and to make way for new things, and to lay really good, solid foundations for better achievements in the future. So it could also be that you have an authority figure in this 5th house. It could be a mature male figure, that's coming in somehow into this equation in the 5th house. Okay, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. It will circulate it for other people who may need to see this at this time. I hope you have a great month, and I will see you next time. Take care.